Don't. I don't know what's going on. Oh. I'm sideways. Just give me 1 minute, everyone, if you can hear me. I'm just trying to get a message up real quick. There we go. Oh crap, there's 9 of you. There we go. Best that I can do right now. Best that I can do. I'm not the best with spelling, so. Hello. Also, some text messages might come up, but I'm going to try to ignore that for now because whoever's texting me, just ignore it. But if you could tell by the title of the stream. Also, before I start, I want to say the last stream was more of me testing everything. I don't know how to remove that from my freaking page because it's not popping up on my studio, so I can't go in and like remove it. So it's kind of a glitch there. So just ignore that last stream. It was just me trying to test things. I didn't think it actually went up. So I'm sorry for everyone who went there and then nothing happened because I didn't think it like automatically put up. That was unexpected. This is me more testing of crap. So if you can't tell from what this stream is basically a live Q&A where you can ask me questions about, I guess you would say, my AU or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I don't like calling it AU. I don't know. I guess thanks to people saying the excuse like, it's my AU and all that. Pikachu, get out of the chat. What are you doing here? Get out of here. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do these streams, especially since... Okay, this is more of an update note. I'm moving back home tomorrow. Like, tomorrow I have to move back home because I'm being a sophomore in college and everyone is getting out. Yes, it's a Q&A basically about my Countryhumans. It's live. I'm doing it live mostly because I don't really trust myself to be able to answer the questions as well. Pikachu, you will get in the Pokeball. I will try to do more content with other countries, not just Australia, but I will. Well, now I will say that it's going to be difficult for me to like get characters up because again, I need space not only for like characters for like my friends or like other stuff that I have planned, but also for the movies the mini movie scenarios that you all love to watch. Like, if I do not have the character space, I cannot make the characters that you want. Also, I'll forgive the screen for being sideways as well. So, yeah. There are going to probably be potential of spoilers. You probably will see the cast of characters that will be in the mini movie. Now, keep in mind, because of how Gacha Club is, the first 8 characters on the top will be for the mini movie, and then the 2 bottom characters are just free slots I can use. Or like maybe if I want to make like a custom pose with like 2 arms, I can even show you like how I do that. Because it's kind of funny how I do it. Because that's just it. And stuff. Okay, I'm just going to give you guys, I kind of have really bad taste about reaction videos. Why are we slapping people? No slapping people. No slapping. Please, I'm looking at you. I'm going to try to do, luckily, here's a cool thing. Because I have 2 videos ideas. So basically what's happening is I'm doing this first one, and the second one is going to have like countries that have not appeared much in the videos. And one of the countries that's going to be in that second video, idea is going to be the Philippines. The Philippines is going to make an appearance. The other character that is probably going to be with the Philippines, I don't know yet. I'm still debating on who I want to be a part of it. I possibly could push it up to 3 characters, so it could be Philippines and 2 others. It's not going to be it's not going to be like the trio you're used to seeing with the Philippines. It's going to be like 2 other characters and all that. Basically characters who haven't been used much since I made them. And I have quite a few. And that's kind of my bad. 13 colonies, maybe. No. No, the 13 colonies are not going to make an appearance. The last time I checked, they're not going to make... I don't have a thing. Also, another thing to keep in mind is, I recently had 2 people come to me dropping out of the MEP I did. So there's currently 4 official parts now available. I was going to make a community post about it, but there's currently 4 parts available. I think it's 15 and 16, and then 25 and 26. Pikachu, no. Pikachu, no. Pikachu, I don't even know who all I have. I swear, I lose track of everyone. There was one time where somebody was... where somebody was asking about, like for my Canada design, so they could use it for... The last live stream was a test. I didn't know it went up, and I can't remove it from my freaking page because, like, hold on. I could show you guys real quick. Like, here's the last one. I can't remove it from my page because it's not popping up live besides that one, and I don't know how to remove it. I wish I knew, but I can't remove it, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I might try to, like, maybe look it up after the stream to figure out how to remove it so that way it's not there anymore. But it is what it is. But No, well, it wasn't even a live stream. It didn't even go live. I was just trying to figure out how to do it. No, I cannot remove it from YouTube Studios. Hold on. You're about to see my YouTube Studios. It does not pop up at all. As you could tell, like, lives, they didn't pop up. Even if I went to, like, schedules or, like, maybe draft, there's nothing pops up for that. So I don't know. I don't know. I do love you, Pikachu, but be quiet. So, so back to the thing. Like I said, this is going to be a live Q&A where you can ask me, and there also could be potential spoilers for the Q&A, because thankfully with the screen being sideways, I can open Gacha Club and you would see all the characters I've made for the potential next one. Like I said, the first 8 characters are going to be a part of it, and the 2 bottom characters could be used for, like, helping making custom poses. I know that sounds weird, but, like, I like having all the characters there just in case when I need them to appear on screen, I don't have to go digging into storage to try to find them because I don't remember their names despite the fact that I named them. As I stated, like, it took me a while to even try to find Canada. Like, it took me a while to find Canada. I'm like, I know I have Canada. Where are you? So, yeah. Are there gonna be any new characters? Do you mean, like, new, like, Statehumans or Countryhumans? Is that what you're asking? Do you consider America and Confetti brothers? No, I don't. I don't. However, people have told me they have, like, a sibling relationship. Then go eat, Pikachu. Be quiet. They have like a sibling relationship, and to be fair, I was sort of blessed with that because I don't want people thinking that I'm shipping them together. Because that's, like, the worst thing that can happen is, like, you're not trying to pair 2 characters together. Like, you don't want them to be paired together. But people think you are because of their relationship. I have many ideas of, like, making, like, music videos with songs. However, most of the songs are about romance, and I want to make them about, like, platonic relationships, but you know how people take things out of context. People take things out of context, and I don't want that happening. Like, I don't. That's, like, the one thing I don't want. Yeah, I remember seeing that one too. I mean, to be fair, it's not a surprise. I've seen the Evelyn one. I think it was a while back ago. Oh god, Pikachu. Just ignore her, Pikachu, in the chat. Just ignore her. She's being crazy. So the relationship, at least how I label it, is a more complicated family relationship, because if you remember from one of the videos I did, if I can find it real quick, I'll find a way to remove that other live stream that never happened. It was called I Won't Back Down This Time. Excuse me. Pardon me. Confetti said that the US was the closest thing he had to family, because I don't know if I revealed this yet in my AU, but Confetti never had a family. He basically came into this world with one thing in mind, and that was to win a war. So you can just imagine how his mindset is when he actually sort of, I guess, had more free will to think. If that makes sense. I know that doesn't really make sense on a lot of scales, especially considering what happened in the CSA and stuff like that. But that's how it is. So you can kind of see there's a lot of like conflicting thoughts in his head. There's like a lot. And of course, because he was never a child, I said this too, I think, he never had a childhood. He basically came in as an adult, never was a child. That's why he acts like a child at times, because he never was a child at all. He never had like the growing up phases, if you want to consider that. Oh, what's my favorite Country Humans? This is gonna probably piss a lot of you off, but it's probably just gonna be the US. Mostly not because it was like my home country, but it's the one I feel more comfortable using most of the time. It's more of like close the home thing. Yes, he is a man-child. He is literally the definition of a man-child. Not saying he can't be like mature. He does have moments where he does shine in being mature. But like, I'm having like a brain fart. It basically goes back and forth on what they are. It just goes back and forth. And I understand how people get mixed signs from their relationship. And there have been times where I wanted to make music videos with certain songs because I feel like it would work with them. But however, these songs were like about romantic relationships and not like platonic. So you can kind of see the kind of struggle I have to deal with out there. Because there's one song that I feel like would fit them very well. The two of them is Hot and Cold, if you guys remember anything. Do you have any Country Humans you don't like? I don't think so. No. All the Country Humans, probably the ones I don't like are probably most of the dead countries that I have. Oh yeah, this actually reminds me of something, the Electric Girl. You actually remind me of something. One time, there was somebody who asked me if they could use the concept from Not My Alpha, if you remember that mini-movie scenario, and basically write a webhead about it using the characters from my AU and then changing the names of the other characters. Like, they weren't going to ship anyone together, because that would be kind of rude if you took my characters and started shipping them together. And all that. And I don't even know if that webpad even got made. I never got anything of it. I do have a webpad account. I basically abandoned it because there were some things on there I'm not proud of that I did. And this was like back in the day when I used to be in the shipping side of the Country Human community. So I don't want anyone to know what my webpad is, because I'm scared about what would happen if you found out what I did back when I was in Country Humans, when I used to ship them. That's something I'm not really proud of. How long have you been interested in? Probably like a couple years now I've been in Country Humans. Like, I've been in Country Humans for a while before I started my channel. I don't know if I probably found Country Humans before I found Gotcha. And I found Gotcha when I was in freshman year of high school. course you had to do it. Of course you did, Pikachu. I don't want music. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, shipping was bad. As I said, I used to ship resume. I may ship. I used to ship resume. I said it right now. I'm gonna say it right now. I used to ship it because when I first found the fandom, that's sort of what I saw sort of first was the shipping, and I thought that was cool. I thought shipping was cool back then. I never realized how bad the shipping was, like how bad sometimes shipping can get, until someone literally had to like metaphorically slap me awake. Okay, so most of my ships, this is gonna sound biased as heck, but like most of the ships that I were into usually was the United States with somebody else. That was most of my ships back then. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like I said, resume was one. Another one. Do you guys want to? Oh dear Lord. Yeah, South Africa. That actually was a sort of another one. To be fair, I didn't really ship that one. I only knew the pairing, and I just wrote with it. Like I never shipped them. There was just one time I needed a pairing for Australia, and I just found that, so I just used it. Do you guys want to hear another disgusting ship that I was used to be into back then for some reason? Do you want to hear about it? Do, I am in other fandoms. Sometimes I am. Another fandom I would say I'm in is probably Nintendo. Um, a little bit of FNAF. Maybe Minecraft a little bit. Oh, oh, trust me, Resume is not the only one. Be fair, there's actually ships out there I hate more than Resume. If I had to pick between Resume and some other ships, I would pick Resume because at least that one would be a little bit better than the others. Where do you get amazing? They just pop in my head, damn it. I swear, they just go in my head. In my head, they just come in. I'm sorry that I didn't answer you, Nuclear Germany. Getting my Glock ready for some. Listen, I I was dumb back then. I'm going to be admit that I had less brain cells back then. But keep in mind, this was me in freshman year of high school. I was still growing and learning. I know that sounds bad, but like, keep in mind, I'm also kind of special needs. So it takes me a bit longer to understand things and all that. But another ship that for some reason I was into when I found out about it, like when I find out a new ship, because here's the thing, I know people have like these OP ships, I get bored of them really quickly. I think my ship ranking video shows that I can deal with ships. There are certain ships I can deal with and others I don't deal with. And all that. That's just what it is. It is what it is. Probably a ship that I can say that I do like due to the fact that I did do research for them. And a ship I do like, but of course it's not going to be a part of my content, so don't worry if You hear me say it? Why are you all loading guns? What is going on? What are you guys doing? Put your water guns down. It's okay. I'm telling you right now, my content's still going to be ship free. There's not going to be ships in my content. You don't have to worry about it. Chill. Like, you all are acting like I'm about to end it. It's okay. It's okay. Nuclear Germany. But both of you, put your water guns down. We don't need the water guns. No, we don't live in Missouri. I do not live in Missouri. We just live in the same time zone. How I found out about Countryhumans? I just randomly stumbled upon it. Let's be real. Most of the time when you find a fandom you enjoy, you just randomly bump into it. You don't look it up. You just bump into it. Your English teacher needs to get fired, to be fair. To be fair, your teacher should not be shipping classmates together. Okay, put your AK down or you're going in timeout. Put your goddamn AK down or you're going in timeout. Minnesota, not Missouri, are you... I can't read half the time. Do you know how some... I can't read half the time. Minnesota. I'm sorry. That was... They're both M's. They're both M's. I don't know why I looked at it and thought it was freaking Missouri. I'm sorry. Don't ask Pikachu. Don't ask. Okay? And technically I am blind. I don't have perfect vision. But I have my glasses on. But... so I can see. So technically I don't have perfect vision. So if I didn't have my glasses on, I saw that and thought it was freaking Missouri. It's not. But no, I do not live in Minnesota. We just live in the same time sphere. Like, there are states out there that have the same time zone. That's how it is. That's just how it is. We just have the same time zone. Okay. Are we going to seriously get into the ship talk? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that's funny. To be fair, I'm surprised this happened, but to be fair, I'm also not. There was one time I saw this was on somebody's profile picture. They changed it, but this was somebody's profile picture where they had a screenshot, and it was from a video. It was from a video, a stuck in a room video, to be specifically. I knew this. I was able to track the video down because it smelled like a stuck in a room. Opinions. I don't really have an opinion on Minnesota. I don't hate Minnesota. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Minnesota. I just don't have really a strong opinion on Minnesota. But I don't hate it. That's kind of me with pretty much most of the states. I don't hate them. Even that one state, it was Ohio, with all the dang memes and stuff. I don't have a strong opinion on them. I don't even have a strong opinion on my birth state and my home state right now. So, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I don't know why. I don't know why. I laugh. I just laugh at things. I just laugh. Oh dear. Did you put a Band-Aid on it? Yeah. Okay. Now back to what I was talking about. I saw a profile pic, and the profile picture was a screenshot. It had North Korea, and a confetti in there. And are you ready? Are you ready for this? It had North Korea saying this to confetti. Now, this is not exactly the words. I can't remember the exact words, but I knew it was said in this way. Are you crushing on America over there? Or you have, like, feelings for America? I have a question. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't want to think it was a real video until I found it. Resume was in that video too, but that was there, and I just put my hands up like, well. Do you make past Countryhuman content? Like, I do want to make past content, and the past content I want to do is like how this relationship with the United States and my confetti even started. Like, you know, after the Civil War and all that. Like, what happened afterwards. It sort of does, man. Listen, to be fair, some people just take it too seriously, because I get comments from angry resume people. Like, I got a comment one time saying, why do you not like resume with, like, the angry emoji? And I'm like, I just don't. Like, it's just my opinion. Stop letting it, like, control you. Like, it's not that bad. It's not. Like, if I don't want to put ships, I don't have to like the most popular ship in the fandom. I also don't want my content to be surrounded by ships, because my most popular video has a ship name in it, and that's why it's so popular. I'm sorry if some of your questions are not getting answered immediately. I'm just rambling. Pikachu, do not... No, Pikachu, stop it. You're gonna go in timeout. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Pikachu, do not encourage them. For God's sake, we do not need to start World War III in the comment section over ships. Or it would be World War IV. The World War III, no. To be fair, who inspired me, I can't really say who. I never really watched much of Countryhuman gacha people. I just watched whoever I wanted to back then, and I just wanted to be a gacha tuber, but I always, like, forced myself to not, like, I always thought I would never make it anywhere. Yeah, World War IV. Yeah. I can't talk. Half the time, some of the words that come out of my mouth don't even make sense. You probably can hear me mess up words in my videos. And I just leave it in there because I'm like, screw it. I'm not going to, like, retake that audio again. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's just not happening. We're not burning everything. It's not. We're not starting a war. We're not starting a war with the freaking resume people. We're not. I'm not gonna be the army of this. We're not starting a freaking shipping a war with the resume people. We're not doing it. We're getting way off track here. This is supposed to be like a Q&A video, and you all are trying to start something with the freaking... with resume. You guys want to start something. We're not kicking the babies. We're not kicking babies. Anyway, I remember some... My main question... Oh, dear Lord. Okay, everyone chill out. Chill. This is also supposed to be like a Q&A video, and yet we're over here we're over here doing this. Okay. So let's try to make this an actual Q&A because a lot of people left because they were like, we had no idea what we're doing. Why is my comments not getting on the chat? I don't know why your comments are not getting on the chat. I'm not removing them. There's no moderators. That's like YouTube's system. They're just straight up removing your comments. I don't know why. I don't know why. I could double check. I don't know how your comments are not getting, but I did already answer why my name was Sad Princess before. I think it was on my 2-hour, not 2-hour, 200K subscriber channel Q&A. Not a lot of people watched that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, by the way, the Electric Girl. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, I'm on iOS. I can't use mods. So everything I do is just pure Gacha Club, baby. There's no, like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Oh, dear Lord. Technically, I'm done school. At least for now. What if you had a communist America? I don't know. I don't think I would. I never really thought of it, to be fair. I never really thought of it. But, and again, I'm not the one blocking your questions. That's just the system that's doing it. I haven't set any boundaries or anything, so Electric Girl, that's not me blocking it. That's just YouTube being YouTube. We're going to fire the music out. We're not putting any music because I do not want to get copyrighted for playing copyrighted music on a live stream. That really depends. I can't really work much on the video. Well, I could do so right now, but I'm more in downtime, but it takes me usually several days to work on a video, and that depends on what scenes are. One scene that took me freaking forever to do was in the Not My Alpha video. I showed this. I showed this video of the United States flying. I had to do 2 screenshots every time to imitate the United States flying, and then I had to, like, splice it up to where it looked like he was flying, and then there were occasional freakouts with the system, as you saw. Like, the screenshots just didn't work. And it bothered me, but I didn't feel like wanting to go back in to retake them again, so I just, like, screw it. Do I want to guess why? What ships do I hate? Like, more than Resume? Is that what you're saying? Like, more than Resume? I think my ship ranking video showed some of them that I hate. more than resume. One of them is Third Reich ex-Soviet. I don't like that one. What do you want? That was one. Another one that I don't like, that I hate more than resume, and you could even argue that it's still technically resume, if you want to, but that is the U.S. ex the Soviet Union. You guys remember? You know that one? You know that one? That one I hate more than resume. I hate that one. It's okay. I'm just sitting. When was that video made? What video? Pikachu, you have to be specific. I have more than one video. You have to be specific. It was a ship ranking video. Okay, listen, I don't understand any other. Okay, listen, I only understand English. I use Google Translate so that way other countries can speak in their native language, because I hate the idea of making them pure English, because that's just dumb in my opinion. That video was made a while back ago, Pikachu. You've seen it. I don't want to hear nothing from you. It was made a while back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The apps that I use for my videos, for most of my videos, is of course we use Gotcha Club. I use KineMaster for editing. And then for the thumbnails, I just use Bipe. This app right here. I use that. I forgot its name. So what now? Is that what you asked? Is that what you said? Pikachu, you have a bad memory. I have to remind you of crap. You have like the memory of a goldfish sometimes. Oh. Oh no, we already. Oh no. The amount of times I've seen Spain's name being memed. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Yeah, I was in high school when I did that, Pikachu. I was in high school. We were in high school, dang it. What's wrong with you? This is supposed to be a Q&A about my AU, not a Q&A about me. It suddenly turned into a Q&A about me. I can see you. I can see you. I'm literally looking at y'all. Okay, if I have any tips, it's... if I have any tips for anyone who wants to get started to making Country Humans as a Gotcha tuber, one thing I would say is don't fully rely on ships to make you big. If you have ships, I wouldn't, like, flesh out your characters. I think that's more better to say. Flesh out your characters is what I would say. Some of the characters are so generic and bland at times, to, like, it makes it difficult for me to watch a video when a character isn't, developed, or isn't, like, is 2D and not 3D. What do you think his favorite food? What do you think, Confetti? I also like how many people we all all simultaneously agreed that his nickname is Confetti now. We all agree his nickname is Confetti now. But his favorite food, I I made his favorite food to be fried chicken. I know that's very stereotypical of me, but fried chicken is good. I don't want to hear anything. Freaking fried chicken is amazing. I like fried chicken. I love it. I know. Another thing is, going back to the other question, about like, don't make your designs impossible to look at. Like, don't make them eye bleeding. There was one time I saw in the United States with the red skin, and it was so hard to look at it because the red was so bright, and it was blinding me. It was hard for me to look at that United States. And I know there are people out there who like to vend, wanting the United States to have red skin because there's a red stripe at the bottom of the flag. But like, it's hard to defend it when you have like bright red skin. And it's like impossible to look at. I would rather have the white skin than deal with the red skin. No parade float. Yeah, no parade floats. You want to know something? A parade float actually mentioned me in a video wanting me to roast their design. A parade float wanted me to roast them. Pizza's good too. But don't get me started. Don't get me started on ships, polyamorous ships. You already know they can be bad. Why are we typing letters? Hey, stop it. We're not spamming letters in the chat. Alright. See ya, Pikachu. Oh dear Lord. Who is? Hello. Welcome to the chaos of whatever this live stream is. It's supposed to be a Q&A, and there's potentially going to be spoilers in the video. We're not doing that, because that's going to be impossible for me to read. Especially if somebody's text messaging and then your thing gets cut off. We talk about spelling mistake. There's a blue screen here. Then this blue screen has made their arrival. What spelling mistake? I don't know how there's a spelling mistake. I got called out for that. Like, there was one time I misspelled gotcha in one of my videos because I type quickly. I type quickly. I do many spelling mistakes because I type quickly. I type quickly and then I get a bunch of spelling mistakes. It's just a mess. But back to what I was saying, like, don't make your characters, like, impossible to look at. Like, for me, I just do simple designs because they're simple. They don't need to be, like, over the top. I mean, you could argue that they still are, but you still can look at my Countryhumans and be like, enjoy. I don't know what their favorite foods would be. I haven't really gotten much there. I don't really think about the favorite foods and what my countries could be, because that's just too much, especially when you're juggling so many characters. It's like hard to do. at times. Like, it's just hard to do. Yeah, so just don't make your characters, like, impossible to look at. And I would suggest don't make them, like, overpowered in any... well, actually, that would be for, like, any OC. Like, just don't make them overpowered in anything. What the hell is wrong with you? Plays, you need to, like, chillax for, like, 5 minutes. Oh, no. Nuclear Germany has to go. I don't know why saying that name, I just laugh at it, because it's so dumb. It just sounds dumb to me. Don't take that in a weird way. It just sounds dumb. It just sounds dumb. But yeah. Again, I'm not blocking your messages, by the way. If your message doesn't show up, that's not me doing that. That's not me. That's just the system that's in place. That's just the default system that's in place. Please, you need to chill out for a second. Like, take a chill pill. Listen, even though I have, like, Gacha Club does have, like, the space necessary to make all 50 states. It has been done before. However, keep in mind how much space I'll have left to make the characters. If I have all 50 states, I would have 50 slots left to make other characters. But that's also counting all the Countryhuman characters I have, all the characters I have, like my friends as OCs and other OCs I have made. Also the OCs needed to make the mini-movie scenarios. And, like, maybe any OCs needed to, like, to make custom poses. Because you need that. Like, I would have barely any slots left to do anything if I made all 50 states. And that's sad because I want to, but the least I can do is try to make them appear in the video in some type of way. One way I'm trying to is using the US's star to be, like, a way to project them. I don't know how I'm going to do that because the star can only change it into 2 colors. And some states look exactly the same as each other. We all know this for a fact. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. But we're going to do so. We're going to try. That's what we're going to do. Hey. That's what we're going to do. That's what's happening. So I haven't released it yet. I'm going to try to work on the video today, sometime later today. To at least try to add another minute to the length, because it's 3 minutes long right now. I can show you. I can show you. It's, where is it? Right here, you see. It's exactly 3 minutes long. And, actually, I have an idea here. Hold on, people. I'm about to do something that's... I probably don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway, because this is my live stream. I can do whatever the heck I want. So, come here. You are going to be my Lord and Savior today. Come here. Come here. Excuse me. Excuse me. We're gonna do something. This is really dumb, but I'm doing it anyway. And none of you in the chat can stop me. None of you can stop me. It didn't even charge all the way. For God's sake, why do you do this? Why do you do this?